Welcome, guys, Minnesota Arcade, whatever. Not literally. I just entered in whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm trying not to get angry. It's why not you? You're not like them, right? Next time you boot up the game, this see the screen. Do me a favor and set the time, okay? Good. God. Okay, so it seems like it broke the gear. Like literally, I tried. I began. It tells me to do that shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. Fuck off. I know the story, but now. Welcome back. Hello. How about just close the
But
door
Stanley
and
simply
just leave?
couldn't
You know what I mean?
handle the
Just sit here.
pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh, there I go. Oh, it's reset. Jesus, that was a boring ending. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Do, do,
Perhaps he
do,
had simply
do,
missed a
do,
memo.
do, do, do. If you leave me now, you take a big bad bit.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's a there's a ending. I'll show you.
All of
Next
his
one.
co-workers were gone. What could it
The
mean?
next one
Stanley
is the
decided to go to the
boss's
meeting room.
office. I don't know where
Perhaps
the
he had
fuck the
simply
boss
missed
is.
a memo.
Oh yeah, I remember. It's the confusion ending. It's where I.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah,
Yeah, this.
yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took
And
the
you go
first open
left.
door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yeah, you go that way.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
I'll go on the
decided to
broom.
go up to his boss's.
Yeah,
Coming
and
to
then
a
you go up.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Then you go up to the boss's office. Click on this. And there's two more. I think the last one is back in the office. It's not Stanley's computer. Yeah, it's not Stanley's computer.
All of his
It's one of
co-workers
these
were gone.
computers, I
What could it
believe.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Yeah,
room.
here it is.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And start again. So I oh yeah. So
All
this
of
is
his co-workers were gone.
1%. So this is the
What could it
whiteboard
mean?
ending.
Stanley
Woohoo!
decided to go to the
Whiteboard ending.
meeting room.
Woohoo!
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
One of the whiteboard endings. Didn't think I would have this whiteboard ending, but anyway. Anyway. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna have to start all those things over again, don't I? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Oh no, I don't. Here we are. So that's the whiteboard ending. Jesus, we got two endings done at the minute. In like 2 seconds. Stanley to heaven. Oh yeah. This is where he presses all those buttons. Through the fire and the flames we are the doom. I think they reset after every. I think they reset. I don't think they fucking get a reset. They fucking reset every time. There's Stanley's fucking heaven. Oh, that's grand. Bye. Well, heaven's shit. Yeah, heaven's shit.
All
Right,
of his
so
co-workers had
that's
gone.
it.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Man, I wished. Fucking hell.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There we go.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's keep going the opposite direction because do you remember when
Stanley was so
we
bad
were
at
like,
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
yes.
then let me stop you.
Alright, let's see this. Big reveal.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never
It
supposed
looks
to be
like
here in
some,
the first place.
oh
Broken
yeah, it looks like
rooms,
some
exposed
Steam
developer
shit, you know what I
textures.
mean?
Is this what you had wanted?
Missing
Was it
textures.
worth ruining
Wall.
the entire story I had written out specifically
I love
for
it.
you?
Wall
Do
1
not think I
to
put a
8.
lot of
Yeah,
time
that's how
into that,
coding
but
actually
I
works,
did.
guys.
And in the end, it was all for nothing.
It's just
Because
like
this
all
is
these
what you wanted
blocks
to
are all
see.
together.
Help me here, Stanley. Help
These
me
are called the
elucidate
orange
strange,
blocks. I call
unknowable
them the orange
desires of
blocks.
yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to
A
see?
decent narrator.
Strange.
Am I
Well, what
joking?
me to
Am
do?
I joking?
Absolutely
Am
nothing
I
so
throwing
far.
shots? Am I
Tell
throwing
you what,
fires?
let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stan. Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Okay.
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and
Just want to
artistically,
be
but a
funny.
1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Oh,
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
what
Let's
is
take
this?
a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. What the fuck? Told doors open. I don't fucking care. That was shit.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the
What the
baby crawls
fuck?
left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire,
Look at
he'll
this big
fail.
ass fucking
It's a very
bun.
meaningful game, all
Big
about the
bun,
desperation
man.
and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of
It's
course, the
pretty
message of the
compelling,
game
but
only becomes
I'm not gonna
clear
save
once
this
you've been
fucking
playing
baby.
it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
How about
Be
you
sure to keep
suck my
notes on your
ass?
experience.
Watch him burn.
You heartless bastard. Did you tell me that you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter,
Purely
I don't know
despite
what to do.
you.
I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out.
Look
I'm
at
out.
that. Look
I'm
at the
done.
burn.
It's over. Thank
It's
you for
never
playing.
over.
Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's
Alright.
see. What do we have
Whose
here?
game are we gonna play? I don't even think you can do this. You're
Yes.
not allowed to do this,
Seems
are
like it
you?
could work.
Is
Let's
this
give it a go.
legal? Oh, what game am I gonna play? What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Firewatch!
Fascinating. What do you think this
Is
game is
this
about,
Firewatch?
Stanley?
Yeah, this is
What's your
Firewatch.
backstory? What is our motivation? Hmm. Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below from up high in your
This is
castle,
Firewatch.
perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Hmm.
What? Are
Yes,
you
that
allowed to
must
do
be
this?
it.
This is
What a
legal.
fascinating venture into the experience of total mental
I
depravity.
don't know
So
if this is
far, I
legal
love
or not.
everything about this game,
I don't
Stanley.
even know you're
And it
supposed to.
seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Oh, wait. Why is our Minecraft door sound? Why are we playing Firewatch? Literally, there's nothing out here. Oh, no wait, the other way around. This is cool. Why Firewatch though? I don't get it. Is this legal? How many times are they gonna say, is this legal? Is this legal? Of course it's not
Oh
fucking
no.
legal.
No, it can't be.
Oh, this is cool.
It
Yeah, I play.
is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No! No, don't block it off! No!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing.
What
That great
thing?
open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. Enough
No!
now, Stanley.
But
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's
no,
find
don't go
another
outside here.
game.
I think I've got an
Preferably
idea
something
of
with
how to get out of
walls.
here.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Fuck.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
What is that? What the fuck is this game? Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
Why the fuck
Just a
Rocket
nice
League?
big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that
Yeah,
you
but
could
you
get
need a
lost here.
car.
Now this is game design.
It
Stanley, have
isn't,
you managed
because
to get lost
literally
in this
Rocket
game?
League
I
has
would be
fucking crowds.
phenomenally impressed.
I look like I'm one of those people that goes out in those football pitches and just
Okay, so
runs
what
and
exactly do we do here? Let's see.
play,
There are lots of
drive.
cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Yes.
Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
No,
Yes, I think surely we must.
we can't.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yeah, this big ass fucking ball. Oh, I'm fast. Am I Naruto sprinting right now? I think I should be Naruto
Are you doing
sprinting.
it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked
Yes.
so hard on?
It's better
Stanley,
than.
I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sports all. Hold on. What are you doing?
I didn't mean to. Fuck am I?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Um, um, what do I do? Narrator? Hello? Narrator? Narrator? Hello? Ah, here's the light. Narrator? I wonder what else games he would have given me. What? What? He just can't give me the same things over and over again, would he? Maybe if I do it in maybe if I do different ratings, maybe that's when. Oh,
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted
I
was to be
wonder
the
if I
leading
do it in
man in his
different
own story,
ratings, he'll
well,
give me
perhaps he's
different
got a bit.
games.
Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I
Or
wonder
even
if I
knowing the
give him
heavy
a
cost that
5,
comes
he
with
would
it.
give me a
He'll
different
understand soon
game.
what I was trying to tell him.
Because
Imagine
Firewatch, why
someone who
why
will wrap
Firewatch
everything up in
and
the end
Rocket
to
League?
make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
That's that's depressing, but okay. Okay, you can wait. He just like fuck this. Can I speed?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Speed.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct
I'm
way to the
wondering what
meeting room,
other
and
games
Stanley
can
knew
I
it perfectly
play.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Or
admire it.
maybe it's just it was
The
just an
lounge was
accident.
sublime,
That accident.
a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. I'm wondering what other games
Stanley
am
was
I
so
allowed to
tired of
play.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
I'm
wrong foot
wondering.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story is... But in his
Oops.
eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Whatever. Let's go for the normal, boring ending. You know what I mean?
Stanley
The
had never seen
narrator
the
way.
office
You
this
know what I
brightly
mean?
lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He
Let's
hoped
just
very
follow the
much
narrator
that it
for
was.
fucking for once, because we were just like
When
against the
Stanley
narrator
came to a
forever.
set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This beautiful picture. These beautiful pictures. Weird.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money, cribs, bathrooms. They don't have a reflection.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping
Interesting.
from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. he stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, this is creepy. This is like some Gary's Mod horror story or some shit like that.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Have to follow the narrator.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Right, what's happening here?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh,
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number
Fired?
of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
fired.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
This feels like the Chronos, like the Incredibles, do 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 do. What if I turn it on? Interesting. It's quite interesting if I do so myself. Say so myself.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all.
This looks
he
like
needed to
Ireland
know.
or Norway.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Well done. Better than Saving Private Ryan. Ah! Beat the game. Alright. That's one of the endings. That's only one of the endings.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
This is interesting. Ooh. Ooh. This is new content. What is it?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I bet you that that's nothing.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yes, you think like me. It's just an empty fucking room.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh, cool. Jump. Been waiting for years just for a jump on. Oh, we're going from jump spot here.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Stop yo whining.
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 pages of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
God, it's nothing. Thank you for joining the new content. That's just it. That's funny.
What happens times when greedy video game
Greedy
developers, with no respect for
Jesus.
their fan base, rush a
You
cheap
better stop.
expansion to
You
market
better
for
stop
no
making
reason other than
insults
to
to
make
them,
an
or
easy
you're gonna
dollar. And
die.
don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it.
Oh,
In
and
fact, I'm
also the
looking
level
right
of
now at the game's
narration.
trophies, and it's
Probably
hard to
only
believe one of
been
them actually
paid
says, "Test trophy,
$34
please ignore."
just
What
for
quality
speaking.
assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Twitter, nah,
It's
man.
my fault, Stanley.
Twitter's like
I built up
the
too
fucking
much
trash
anticipation around the new
content.
content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're
It's
still
always
with me, why don't we
sorry,
just reset the
you've
game
been
and we'll try to
cancelled.
get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
No,
What do you say, friend?
no, I'm not your friend. Fuck's sake.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
I want to see what was at the ride.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me
Yes,
thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made
yes.
something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Oh, the
I
ending.
call it the Memory Zone.
This
It's
looks like
where I can store
Midsummer.
all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember
Hey,
back in
stop
October of
insulting the
2016
PlayStation.
when the
The
game was
PlayStation can hear
relaunched?
you.
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Look at this $1.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
IGF.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's
Jesus.
nothing. It's no games at all. It
Jesus,
isn't even
what
a
good?
Stanley Parable
How
anymore.
long did they
It's just
take
a
this?
husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevated
Oof.
content.
Big oofs, mate. Big oofs. Which way? What if we go down here? Every lane maintenance. Person of the year. That looks like him. The person I'm playing, Stanley.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is
9.
both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games
And then it
and one
starts
that
to
offers
probably
some
go
of the most
down, you know what I
enjoyable,
mean?
surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
It
All they had to
did!
do was
It
transform it
fucking
into a
did!
pristine
Because I wouldn't
condition,
be able to
launch
play
it on
this shite!
PlayStation, boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Well, they had to. It's because people of PlayStation 4 or 5 can experience this cool idea.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I
Okay,
wouldn't give
boomer.
to go back to have it
Okay,
all over
boomer.
again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh god, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the
Who?
extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play
Oh.
this game to full completion. The narrator is
Wait,
obnoxious
that's
and
one of the people that are in the
unfunny,
fucking
with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
not
Let's
recommended.
see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I?
Yes,
You
you
can
are.
tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Yes,
Oh,
you are.
goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps
No, you're
the
not a
Stanley Parable
failure.
isn't
Don't
quite
let
as
people
sterling as I
like that
always
fucking let you
What's this one
down.
got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations.
Alright, I agree with that one.
A skip button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the company.
What is this, the
But
Legion
yes,
of
a
Doom? You
skip
know, just
button
fucking
we shall
popping
have.
out of the fucking...
And
skip.
here it is.
King of Crimson!
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary...
King of Crimson!
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I
That's the
start to go off on
power
a
of
faultless
love.
display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go, poof,
King of
and it's all over.
Crimson.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
King Crimson.
Stanley!
I just love...
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're
King of
really...
Crimson.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2
King
weeks.
of Crimson. I just love Moonla. I just love...
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
How long has it
I've
been?
had time to think about you and about us and about everything.
King of Crimson. I just love Moonla. That's just funny. You done yet? Hello? Narrator? Narrator? Okay. King of Crimson. Oh, he's asleep. He's a fucking sleep. King of Crimson.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was
Oh,
meant to
he's getting scrappy. He's getting
They
scrappy.
screamed. They gnashed their teeth.
King of Crimson. How much time is it gonna press this button? Who? Narrator? Alright, King of Crimson.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
That's
end,
the,
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Narrator. I love how it's just like so quiet. Narrator. Oh no, this is gonna be creepy, is it? Narrator? Hello? Narrator? Still here? How many times I go? Oh, that's beautiful. Where's the narrator? Still like here in the dark. Narrator? Narrator? Where is he? Where is everyone? Narrator? Anyone here? I messed with time. And it just goes back to normal. Oh, that's funny. Hello, narrator. Narrator? Narrator?
Stanley knew the office
Oh,
layout
thank
like the back
God,
of his
he's
hand.
back.
It was
I,
only a
I,
matter of
I I
time before he
cannot
figured
believe
out
that I'm gonna
just where
say
to
that.
leave the
I'm
map.
glad to see you.
Just a matter
Who the
of
fuck's that?
time.
Who the fuck's that? Hello? Well, the new content door's closed. Nah. The new content door's there.
When Stanley came
But
to the
that's
center
cool.
tier
Anyway,
of the
I hope you guys
mountains,
enjoyed. That
he
was
entered
really
the world
fun.
of myth.
I think I should try a bit more on the Firewatch thing because I think there's more games to that.